Thanks for joining us. We have new details tonight on a child abuse complaint against a Johnson County man.
Camila Williams obtained arrest warrants that detail allegations against David Fahey and his late wife, and the complaints date back several years. The warrants are from the Johnson County Sheriff's Office. Those warrants say Fahey kept disabled children in handcuffs and leg irons and denied meals to some of them. The warrants also say he allegedly beat one disabled child with a golf club, a wooden rod, and a belt. Record from the Sheriff's Office describes several reported runaways from David and Kathy Fahey's home, where they cared for more than a dozen disabled children and adults.
The oldest report goes back to 2014. That's when a 16-year-old girl told an officer she was handcuffed, shackled, and hogtied with no food or water for 2 days. An investigating officer told Rusty Oxford, the sheriff at the time, that he believed there was some validity to the girl's complaints. And they agreed to refer the case to the GBI, but so far there's no record of the sheriff's office or the GBI following up until January of this year.
Meanwhile, a Dublin woman said she heard reports about runaways and also other concerns about what was happening at the Fahey's home.
Camila Williams tells us her story.
I talked with a woman who said David Fahey's wife, Kathy Fahey, asked her for help, but she ended up not following through with it.
Tori Rogers says Kathy Fahey, the late wife of David Fahey, contacted her last spring about gun handling lessons. Rogers is the owner of Middle Georgia's Female Firearms Safety and Training. She says she and others around the Fahey home had concerns about what was going on there. One reason was that law enforcement frequently notified them about runaways from Fahey's home. Rogers was going to bring someone with her during the gun lessons, but Fahey told her not to. Rogers did not feel comfortable going alone and canceled the visit.
The way she put it made it seem very secretive, and I was thinking, I'm not having you lure me to some cabin in the woods and not being able to bring anybody with me. So I immediately offered her a refund and was like, I'm not coming out there.
David Fahey faces 4 counts of felony cruelty to children and 3 counts of felony of false imprisonment. In Dublin, Camila Williams, 13 WMAZ News.
The GBI says Kathy Fahey was also a suspect, but she died February 1st, about 10 days after the investigation started. So far, authorities have not commented on the cause of her death.